Like when the President of the United States goes to England, and does he watch a friendly? Does he watch a match over there, a soccer match? And I guess they call it football. Do they make a big deal about that? Maybe I'm out of it. Bad job by me, right? The bottom line is I'm already sick of hearing about this story, and yet I'm bringing it up. So clearly I'm not sick of it because I'm lying. I'm talking about it on the radio, but I'm talking about it because I'm disgusted and I consider this some form of therapy. Speaking of therapy, the Green Bay Packers, they had some therapy in the first half, up 31-7 over Atlanta. But what happened in the second half? Atlanta outscored Green Bay 30-12 after halftime. Unfortunately, they ran out of time. And the Green Bay Packers won the game. The Atlanta Falcons won the money. More importantly, if you are an NFC team thinking about getting to the Super Bowl and worried about having the Green Bay Packers, who are currently the number 2 seed behind the Arizona Cardinals, even though they have the same record in the NFC, you got to feel a little bit better about your chances against the Green Bay Packers because Julio Jones embarrassed the Green Bay Packers, mostly in the second half. He caught 11 balls for 259 yards and a touchdown, and he wasn't even out there at the end of the game. He had a hip injury. He could have gone for 300 yards receiving in this game. He might have been able to break Willie Flipper Anderson's record from the great L.A. Rams back in the day. The Green Bay Packers win, but cracks in the foundation, to the dismay of Eddie Garcia, who's a closet Green Bay Packer fan. Who knew that Green Bay Packer fan? Hey, Eddie, are you a fan of the royal family?
That Kate's easy on the eyes.
What's that mean?
She's a nice-looking lady.
There's a lot of nice-looking ladies. They go out of the house.
I'm fans of them, too.
Okay. I know, that's... You just like that she's a good-looking woman. You enjoy that.
That's a weird answer?
Yeah, I mean, who cares about that? I'm asking about the royal family.
I'm telling you why I'm a fan of hers.
Okay. Okay.
The Royals, I don't care.
I don't even think she's that good looking, to be honest.
Well, that's your...
She'll be better looking. Idiot. Mike McCarthy, let's hear from Mike McCarthy, who's going to point out here that the Green Bay Packers have some work to do.
We have plenty to clean up. We're on a short week to Buffalo. A very tough contest, and I know the preliminary game plan. This is going to be a tough one to go get. So happy with the 10th win, 7-0 at home.
You see what he said there, Eddie? He basically said Ben Maller's right. Lot to clean up.
I didn't hear that. That's interesting.
Play it again, Bobo, because you hear it's code. He spoke in code, but you'll hear Mike McCarthy coach the Packers. When he says a lot to clean up, he's saying Maller's right again.
We have plenty to clean up. We're on a short flow. A very tough contest, and I know the preliminary game plan. This is going to be a tough one to go get. So happy with the 10th win, 7-0 at home.
Ben Maller. Right again. How do we do it? How do we do it, Eddie? I don't understand how we do it.
Me either.
Shocking. He agreed with me. Very nice of the coach.
Your interpretation of things is interesting.
Well, clean up. That means they made mistakes, problems, issues, locker room problems possible. Hey, it's the Ben Maller Show on Fox Sports Radio. 877-99 on Fox. 877-996-6369. We're also on Twitter at Ben Maller. That's at Ben Maller on Twitter. I'm upset with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. I'm upset with the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We'll get to that. We'll do it next.
College football coaches on the move. Nebraska hired longtime Oregon State NFL players getting suspended.
The suspension of
Tiger Woods is back.
Tiger Woods grain of the grass. Grass won again.
When things move and shake, you get it right here on Fox Sports Radio. Sergeant Nathaniel Phillips, Soldiers Radio News. The CDC has the means to safely transport personnel and soldiers back from Operation United Assistance. But the Aeromedical Biological Containment System is designed to protect more than just the occupant. Thomas Larkham, Natick Equipment Specialist.
It protects the pilot, co-pilot, the medical staff that is attending to the soldier who would be inside of that containment system.
The Better Opportunity for Single Soldiers, or BOSS program, needs dedicated service members to volunteer. In Korea, Camp Casey BOSS President, Sergeant Adriana Green.
My most memorable BOSS moment was the Stanleyville cleanup. I wasn't sure the participation level for it because of the weather. We had over 35 people show up, and it almost made me cry.
And don't forget to ensure your holiday packages arrive on time. Visit USPS.com/holiday for shipping deadlines. And that's your Soldiers Radio News. Sergeant Nathaniel Phillips, Soldiers Radio News. Operation United Assistance might be able to scale back its operations fighting Ebola in Liberia by next month. Commander of U.S. Africa Command, General David Rodriguez.
Most of that is about the logistics and the engineering. Either we'll send them to another place if required, or we'll start redeploying and send them home.
2,900 troops have deployed to West Africa to fight the virus that has killed over 6,000 people. The Ranger School may open to female candidates in January, and Captain Aston Armstrong says she wants to be in the first class to inspire women in the future.
Honestly, I wouldn't have any of the things in my career that I have right now if it weren't for some females who stepped up to the plate and were the first for me.
Armstrong is a West Point graduate, an engineer, and a staffer. And don't forget to ensure your holiday packages arrive on time. Visit USPS.com/holiday for shipping deadlines. And that's your Soldiers Radio News.
Brooke Ellis is a surprising person.
When I was 11 years old, I was hit by a car, and no one expected me to live.
She surprised people by living.
I have been paralyzed from the neck down and on a ventilator since that time.
And she surprised them by going to college.
Tomorrow, I will graduate from Harvard.
Determination. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Want to destroy your credit rating? Well, these simple steps can start you on your way to financial ruin. And if you act now, you can trash your career in the process. The key to this proven system, living beyond your means. Use credit cards to buy things you don't need. Then ignore those pesky bills.
No one in their right mind wants to have a bad credit rating. After all, it can cause you to lose your security clearances and ruin your career. Visit MilitaryOneSource.com and learn how to avoid being a casualty of a bad credit rating.
This is NIH Health Matters. For the first time, preliminary research using brain imaging technology has shown that low-key and attention-grabbing anti-smoking public service announcements, or ads, stimulate different patterns of activity in smokers' brains. Dr. Stephen Grant at the National Institute on Drug Abuse explains that the attention-grabbing ads activate the back of the brain.
The visual areas of the brain, as well as auditory sensory areas of the brain, because there's a lot of rapidly changing information.
Dr. Grant says the findings suggest that the attention-grabbing format may impede retention. For more information on this study, visit www.nih.gov. Health Matters is produced by the National Institutes of Health, part of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. This is NIH Health Matters. More than 25 million Americans suffer from rare diseases.
And millions of people who have diseases, fortunately, no effective therapy today.
Dr. Alan Guttmacher is the acting director of the National Human Genome Research Institute.
What we're trying to do is develop new effective therapies for both rare diseases and so-called neglected diseases.
Neglected diseases are often common in some parts of the world where people cannot afford or otherwise access treatments if they exist at all. A rare disease is a disease that affects fewer than 200,000 Americans. Dr. Guttmacher says a new program has been launched to help develop therapies for rare and neglected diseases. For more information, visit www.nih.gov. Health Matters is produced by the National Institutes of Health, part of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
On the field.
The story's off. The 49ers House of Cards is
ready to come tumbling down.
Covering the stories that matter to you.
The NFL, the defenses have figured out Peyton. It only took 18 years or something?
We've got it.
Let's go! We are Fox Sports!
This is
The one is on.
Fox Sports 1. I know you want me, you know I want you.
America's new sports network.
Go to foxsports1.com to find the channel number for Fox Sports 1 in your area.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
Hey, Maller Militia, don't miss your chance to join in on all the Ben foolery, and it's absolutely free. Just follow Ben on Twitter at Ben Maller. Now, he's not here, but he is fun-sized. If you want to follow our normal producer, Robert Guerra, he's at the producer RG. I don't have the Magic Man's Twitter handle. If he wants to give it out, maybe we can do that a little bit later.
There's nothing normal about Robert.
That's true. Ben Maller.
How dare you?
Here's Ben Maller.
Ben Maller.
Oh, you plugged the Twitter. We thank you for that. We always love when we get more followers on Twitter. We have low subs.
Begging for followers, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's pathetic. Some good talk show hosts don't have to beg for followers. We just do it every hour. Kenan says, hey, Ben, I listen to your show every night this late, just waiting for you to discuss some Bills football. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Okay, keep waiting, Kenan. Keep waiting. Actually, no, I am going to talk about the Bills because I have a Mallet monologue I might get to at some point about the Buffalo Bills who are annoyed with the NFL officials. And I believe they have a right to be annoyed with the NFL officials. And I don't like that the public, generally speaking, is on the side of the NFL on what was just a stupid decision by the referees, who should be fined. Should be fine. It is the Ben Maller Show on Fox Sports Radio. Speaking of odd situations, if there's one story that sums up the ability of hyperbole from the New York media, the story I present to you and I want to tell you about would be that